The sun was just beginning to rise, casting a soft golden hue through the curtains of a quiet kitchen. The room smelled faintly of wood polish and thyme. In the corner sat an older man, hands resting on the table, eyes lost in thought. This wasn't just any morning. It was one of many where he had awakened feeling less like himself. He remembered the days when mornings felt alive, when he would stretch, swing his legs over the bed, and feel a surge of purpose. But now, everything seemed to take more effort. His mind still held the fire, but his body sometimes struggled to keep up. So he sat, silently sipping warm water, wondering if this was just how aging worked. But something in him refused to surrender to that thought. There had to be more. There had to be something simple, natural, powerful, something to help him feel alive again. Aging is inevitable, but decline, that can be challenged. The human body is not just a machine that rusts with time, it's a living, breathing organism with remarkable memory. Muscles remember movement, cells remember nutrition, hormones remember balance, and your heart, it remembers vitality. Sometimes, all it takes is the right nourishment to remind your body what it used to feel like. We spend years filling ourselves with processed foods, stress, lack of movement, and pills. But when we return to nature, our biology responds. In surprising ways, our blood flows freer, our joints ache less, our energy returns. One afternoon, the man opened the refrigerator, looking for something easy. He found a few slices of watermelon. Without thinking much, he ate them. Sweet, juicy, refreshing, and yet, over the next few days, something strange happened. He started waking up earlier, walking a little farther, laughing a little louder. Something inside him was shifting. He didn't realize it, but his body was waking up. It wasn't a magic pill. It was something simpler, something nature had always offered. What we put into our bodies creates the landscape of our lives. If the soil of our diet is rich, our vitality grows. But if it's barren, drained of color and flavor, our days reflect that emptiness. And so it begins. A simple habit, one small change, a bowl of fruit in the morning. Not the sugary kind in a can, but whole, vibrant, colorful fruit. The kind that sings with life. Bananas, cherries, watermelon, each one a gift from nature. Each one a small revolution. In the body, bananas were the first to become part of his daily rhythm. Easy to peel, easy to eat, but powerful. With potassium to regulate the heart, magnesium to soothe the nerves, and slow digesting carbs to fuel the body without spikes or crashes. He started noticing it during his walks. His pace picked up. His legs moved smoother. His breath stayed steadier. It wasn't just the banana. It was what the banana reminded his body to do, to move, to function, to restore. As the days went on, sleep came easier. No more tossing, no more waking up drenched in sweat or plagued with anxiety. Just deep, restorative rest. Why? Because his body was less inflamed. Because his blood sugar was balanced. Because he wasn't putting his system under constant pressure. And in the mornings, thoughts came faster, memory sharpened. Tasks that felt overwhelming now felt possible. The fog that used to blanket his mind began to lift. Next came the cherries, dark, rich, mysterious. They were different, not as sweet, but something about them called to him. He learned about anthocyanins, natural compounds in dark cherries that fight inflammation, improve blood flow, and protect the heart. But he didn't need science to tell him what he felt. He felt stronger. Joints that ached began to cooperate. Hands that struggled to grip began to steady. And his mood, well, that became lighter, more hopeful. As if something heavy had been lifted. One evening, as he sat on the porch watching the sunset, he realized something. He was no longer waiting for energy to come back. He was living it. He was feeling it in real time. His muscles no longer felt like weights. His eyes no longer strained. Even intimacy, something he had quietly mourned, had returned. Not rushed, not forced, but gently, like the slow blooming of a flower. And he thought, how is it that something as simple as fruit can change this much? Watermelon came last, but left a big impact. On hot days, it was all he soon found out that watermelon is packed with citrulline, which helps dilate blood vessels. That meant more oxygen, more stamina, more flow. He noticed it during his walks. His steps were stronger. He didn't need to stop and catch his breath. His skin looked better, his eyes clearer. Watermelon was more than water and sugar. It was hydration, healing, and heart support wrapped in red flesh. Neighbors noticed. "You're glowing," one woman said. And he was, not just in skin, but in spirit. He laughed more, moved more, read more, felt more. He had returned to himself. Or perhaps found a better version. Not by rewinding time, but by respecting it. By giving his body what it truly craved. Morning, a banana with oatmeal. Mid-morning, a bowl of cherries with a glass of water. Afternoon, a generous serving of watermelon. Evening, a light walk. A gentle stretch, deep breathing. No more rushing, no more guilt. Just rhythm, just peace, just nourishment. It wasn't about trends or diets or miracle powders. It was about tuning in to what his body needed. He started gardening again. Not big, but enough. Planting, digging, feeling the soil. He could lift things again, bend. Again, hold his grandchildren without effort. He could live, not just exist. With energy came clarity. With clarity came confidence. He started keeping a journal, writing down thoughts, setting small goals. Walk 3 miles. Try a new recipe. Call an old friend. Write a letter to his son. His age didn't change, but how he felt in his age did. What he didn't expect, though, was how the change affected his connection with his partner. For months, they had grown distant. Not out of love, but out of exhaustion. Out of the heaviness that aging sometimes brings. But now, they talked more, touched more, held hands again, sat close on the couch, and yes, even behind closed doors, something gentle and beautiful returned. One good choice leads to another. He started sleeping better. He moved more. He ate more consciously. He felt better, so he made more good choices. The cycle continued, a quiet upward spiral of healing. He told his friends, "You don't have to feel tired all the time. You don't have to settle. Start small. Eat 1 banana tomorrow." Some laughed, some ignored him, but a few listened, and those few started changing too. Now, he looks forward to mornings. He plans trips, takes classes, volunteers at the local center. He isn't chasing youth. He's embracing the gift of now. All because he dared to believe that small changes matter, that nature still had something to offer him. That vitality wasn't gone. It was simply waiting to be invited back. So now, his kitchen always has fruit. Bananas hanging near the window. Cherries chilling in the fridge. A watermelon sliced and ready to share. Because these aren't just snacks. They are daily affirmations, reminders that he is still growing, still capable, still strong. His grandson once asked him, "Grandpa, why do you eat so many fruits?" He smiled, "Because they help me be the kind of grandpa who can still run after you." And he meant it. He wasn't chasing energy, he was living it. This story isn't just his. It can be yours too. Don't overthink it. Start small, one fruit at a time. Let your body remember. Let your life respond.